Hey there, it's Friday morning, and the traffic this morning is incredibly heavy, and I've just heard on the radio that it's because the trains are delayed. And the reason the trains are delayed is because somebody drove a digger into a bridge, which blocked a whole pile of stuff and things. So yeah, I'm running late. Nothing new there. And before you know it, I'm back in the car again on my way home, not actually having filmed anything during the day, which is a little difficult when you work in a secure environment and don't even really get out around lunch much. So right now I'm just heading to a stationery store because I've got to go and find myself a scientific calculator. Well, not for myself, it's for my daughter for school. At that age where a scientific calculator becomes necessary for math and exams and things like that. Why they're not allowed to use the one on the cell phone, I don't know. Teenagers surely should be disciplined enough to ignore everything else on a phone while they're using the calculator function, wouldn't they? Hey there, so I've gotten home now. I've been to pick up that calculator I was going to get for Emmy, and while I was there I picked up some chairs like the ones in that box there. I got two more of them here, and my brother here, Matt, we're identical twins as you can tell. We're going to put these other chairs together. Right, today is the 10th of February 2018. Now that's an important date for a lot of people on YouTube because on the 20th, only 10 days from now, the criteria for monetization for current YouTubers kicks in. And if you haven't got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours from the last 12 months, your monetization is going to get cut off. Now, that's not actually such a big deal because if you're not in that bracket and you're not making that kind of view hours, the money that you're getting allocated each month was probably never going to build up enough to get to the minimum YouTube payout for that year, which is I think about $100 for the last 12 months. And if you don't get that, then anything older than 12 months disappears and gets deallocated from you anyway. That threshold is fine. What it does mean is that 99% of the accounting that YouTube had to do, which had resulted in nothing happening, has gone away, and it reduces their massive overhead and accounting bills and costs and processing, that sort of thing. That's fine. That's good for me. It's a good cost-cutting thing, and nobody's really being cut out from it. Very, very few people are going to actually lose anything. And those who are in that margin, they're on that growth path and they're going to get back into the swing of it pretty quickly anyway. Hopefully I will be one of those. Anyway, what's happening right now though is a lot of people on YouTube have decided, including myself, to jump in and help support the community. So I'm going along, I'm subscribing to channels that I think are good quality, I'm putting more effort into watching, and I'm also promoting that to people that aren't creators and letting you guys know about channels that are actually valuable, interesting, good to watch, aren't just channels that take other people's content and curate it and things like that, because those are crap channels. This is real stuff that real people are putting a lot of good effort into. And this guy, Dan Courier, is basically says it the right way.
If you want to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, it can be done. You can do it. You just have to decide if you're willing to put in the effort. In this video, I'm going to show you how.
And that's a message that a lot of people are putting out, and there's a heap of channels going, let's help each other, let's get there. We're not doing sub for sub, that's fake subscriptions basically. And we're not looking for people to subscribe that don't want to watch the content. What we're doing is we're helping each other expose our videos and our channels to more and more people to get valuable subscriptions, and that's important. So if you're running a channel, don't just go do sub for sub. You're going to get bugger all of those anyway, and they're only going to unsub in a couple of weeks. If you're tempted to go and buy subs, which is something you can do using a whole heap of bot applications and things online, once again, yeah, you could get that subscription number up and you make it, but you're not going to get the view hours, because those subscribers, they're probably going to unsub after they've achieved what they want for subscribing, and they're not actually going to go and watch your videos anyway. They're not interested in you, they're just interested in what they get for subbing at that time. So don't go for fake subs, go for real subs, but help each other market your channels out. That's the really key thing. And you can go on and every time you do a video, add in a bit on the end of it that says, hey, go look at this person, and that might help them get another sub as well. And it'll help your viewers find things that are related to what you're doing, so it's related to what they're interested in. That's the right way to go about helping each other get subscriptions. There are billions of people out there watching YouTube, and creators don't need to compete with each other. Creating on YouTube is find something, make it your own, do something a little bit different with it, and then support other people who are doing the same thing. There are plenty of people out there looking for fresh content all the time. The best thing any of us can do is promote YouTubers that are making valuable content, making real content like this, and sort of shying away from the curated content that big companies are just doing all these massive top 10 lists just for sensationalism. That's what I'm going to say today. Don't go for fake subs, cross support people, look for channels like Creative Fundamentals, go and look for Brian G. Johnson's stuff, look at TubeBuddy and see who's signed up on there. That's a really good place to go. Go and promote some of the big subscribers as well as a little subscriber. That can help connect those levels up. If you've got a channel that's got millions of subs, go do something about helping some of the ones that have got a few subs. Not just occasionally and the odd one here or there. That's brilliant that that happens. Do a couple a day. Do a couple every time you post something out. That's a message from me to Phil DeFranco, to Casey Neistat, PewDiePie, hell, even Logan Paul. Go and promote some other channels. Do something good with your life. So doing my bit of that today, first of all I'd like to point out a couple of local YouTubers that I've got. Now, first one is Jodie Bell, so a friend of mine. I've done some film work and short film work with her before, and she does this really awesome channel, and she's got a couple of 100,000 subs. She's out of Wainui in Wellington area in New Zealand, and the stuff that she does, it's all around makeup and self-care, and at the same time it's really funny and quite enjoyable. She does a lot of Pistaka skits and things like that. So there's a link to her below. This is a picture of Jodie. Go check her channel out. You'll really enjoy that one. Give her a sub and watch a whole heap of her videos. Just turn them on and let them play back to back. The next person I want you to have a quick look at, if you've got a moment, is Axel Scott. Or his channel is Lexa Dixon. Axel is an actor who goes and does a whole pile of interesting things. He loves going to gigs. He's into his metal and heavy rock. and finds a whole pile of stuff that most people wouldn't get to. There's some New Zealand bands here, so if you're overseas you might not come across these bands. They're worth having a look at, and you can go discover them as well. Have a look, play with this channel and see what you think. I'm going to come back with a couple more of these next time as well. Anyway, that's all I've got today. I hope it's been useful. I hope you agree with this, and I hope people are going to go out there and do something about it. Spend more time on YouTube, watch more channels, let things play through, and support people doing real content. Have a good day. See you later.